But, well, okay, first off, Jolly is physical. Infernape is good as a mixed attacker.
Yes, I know.
Timid is also good. Naturally, Jolly is pretty good, except Infernape, you're running into a problem of decent physical options.
The reason I don't like Infernape, especially, it's a special fighting type. Its only option is fucking Focus Blast.
Not true. Not true, actually. For that... Actually, you've made me want to check something because we're back in a generation where something should be on again.
It's an egg move. If you're thinking of Vacuum Wave, it's an egg move, so I don't think you can get that in the story.
That's not what I'm concerned about. I'm making sure Vacuum Wave has returned to my boy.
No, I believe it has, because it's an egg move I think you get from Lucario or Toxicroak.
Hold on. Did my boy get my move back?
My boy.
Don't see Vacuum Wave in the...
Oh, maybe it doesn't have it then.
God damn it. Hold on. I need to continue, but Vacuum Wave was always a niche reason to run those things special, because it was a good... Vacuum Wave, unless I missed it like an idiot. Vacuum Wave by breeding.
Nope. Wah, wah.
God damn it! That was a That was a Gen 4 move!
Like I said, I'm pretty sure it initially got that from
Lucario.
Or Toxicroak. One of the two. And it doesn't do that anymore.
Damn it! I agree with your aspect in that case, because you could say, oh, but Vacuum Wave is kind of low powered. It was a special... Vacuum Wave is the special equivalent of, Mach Punch. That's the one. Mach Punch.
It's priority.
It's a priority one. It's like quick attack, but it's a special attack.
Uh-huh.
That was a good reason to run mixed.
The special Infernape was Flamethrower because I hate Fire Blast accuracy. Vacuum Wave, Nasty Plot, and Grass Knot. Those 4 moves I think are really good.
As it should be. Yes, I'm happy with that nickname. His name is Tianshang. I fucking had to.
Hey, most people are probably going to name it Goku or Wukong, so...
Damn it. Tianshang is the new monkey jock villager in the 2.0 Animal Crossing based on Journey to the West. So, it is a homage to, like, it's the same story of, like...
If it was male, because it barely fits, I would have named it Hana Machine, because that's one of the fire bosses in the first Zero game, or if it was female, Sun. For people that don't get that, when in the 80s, Capcom released an arcade game based on Journey to the West, Sun. No, but because the arcade game was based on Journey to the West, the main character of the arcade game is Mel. The Sun in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is that character's granddaughter.
Yes. I have the perfect name for this thing.
What?
Gaia. You know, goddess of nature and earth and creator of life.
Yeah, I know.
It's a search way. You know what I'm doing. What? Gaia. Gaia. Again, cutting around. I think my reference is still fitting. Because I'm pulling from... in Animal Crossing, he's a monkey. Because Journey to the West... We all know this story.
Like I said, most people are probably going to do Wukong or Goku, so...
It's fun.
Goku is just the Japanese name for Sun Wukong, so...
I know. Which is funny, because the other day I watched a video of someone talking about different adaptations of Journey to the West, and there's this one that they had to throw in there. It's this Korean drama where it's basically the, like, Korean equivalent of Sun Wukong and the villain of that living in the same apartment, and it's kind of a weird rom-com thing, and it's just the best. And they live in modern times.
Why?
What do you mean, why? They made it a buddy comedy rom-com.
Did that video bring up Monkey Kid?
They brought up a few.
That's the Lego one.
I don't think. Oh, darn. Oh, darn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shut up, lady.
And look at this hand-holding tutorial.
No, this is kind of funny because, to be fair, this tutorial is more important than a lot of people would make it out to be, because if you play Generation 8, going back means...
Also, didn't the original Diamond and Pearl do this?
The Pokemon Center no longer contains a shop. Shops are blue buildings. Speak of the devil. That shop. What?
Oh, so I guess we're back in the dimension where the merger didn't happen. Wait, Mega Evolutions don't exist. That means we would be back in the standard Ruby and Sapphire timeline, correct?
Hold on, I will...
I'm doing this for a bit.
I know what you're doing, but... No, seriously! The way the fucking multiverse, and we keep talking about this...
Because they kept doing it for a minute, but they seem to have realized it was dumb and stupid and have abandoned it.
Mega Evolution was willed into existence in the other timeline, so if you're in a game without Mega Evolution, that's implied to be the timeline where Mega Evolution never existed, which also technically means Sword and Shield could also be argued to be in that timeline. Goodbye. Probably call him King Crimson, man.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why?
What do you mean, why? I don't see your problem.
Doesn't even have red.
Do you have what I need, though? Hardy? Simple, and it's a neutral nature. That I can work with. Oh yeah, King Crimson on, bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna meme on people with a Bidoof. And the video was like, what the fuck are you doing with a Bidoof? Simple doubles stat modifiers. So, a move like Swords Dance, which is naturally learned by Vivero, instead of +2, one Swords Dance you're at +4. You can actually style on people incredibly hard doing that. A little bit of money.
Our start was 5.
Yeah.
You can also do 5 of that, and that doesn't take too much money, at least as of right now. Okay, then.
Hold on, no. We need at least, like, 2 of these. At least 2 of these. This is old school Pokemon. Where a lot of just random...
Well, you say old school, but it's, we have the advancements of some of the, like, the statuses not being nearly as annoying to deal with.
But they're all over the game!
True enough. No.
And yeah, you ought to go tell your mom that you got a Pokemon. I have some Pokeballs so we could catch some stuff. I saved. Oh, perfect. This is why I saved.
You say perfect, but...
What?
You say perfect, but...
Wasn't it even?
Does it... It has that ability at the start, right?
Hold on.
You want one of these with a specific ability.
And
I seem to remember that ability is across the entire line.
It's the... I'm pretty sure, no, it isn't. I seem to remember they only have a standard ability and a hidden ability. Hold on. I was right!
Oh.
It's Keen Eye!
Oh.
It's only one!
Oh, so it becomes the one when we get to the middle form.
Yeah!
Okay, then.
Oh, that's good! Oh, that's... Hold on, that is fine by me! Scratchy, scratchy! And this is why we will be resetting. Because I need a decent nature for...
Mm-hmm. When do you get the ability to change the nicknames again? Because we're going to be checking the nature, so I almost feel like we shouldn't nickname them.
That's a good bit into the game.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Okay, then.
You need to...
Funny thing is, because it was a female, I was thinking of in Beast Wars, the female Maximal was Air Razor.
That's kind of cool.
That's the best one I got. I feel like I had another one planned, but I think the other nickname
Well,
idea...
first off, we're gonna be...
I think the other nickname idea I had planned was male, and I can't remember what it was off the top of my head.
Air Razor?
I believe it's Air Razor, yes. This is a toy in the 90s. It would be Air Razor.
Oh. And I found disturbing fanfiction.
Of fucking course you did!
No, back the fuck. I found her. What?
Back the fuck up before it gets too cursed.
Oh, they did the dumb thing. That's what I wanted to check.
Alright.
It's Air Razor, but they're sharing the R. What?
Oh god, it's so stupid. I love it.
It's AIRAZOR. It's this. But if this is a terrible nature...
If this is a terrible nature, bites the dust, though.
Hold on.
Oh, no, it's true neutral.
We could keep it, I guess.
We could try. That's the rule I generally have.
True neutral! No positives, no negatives!
I mean, like saying if it's a bad nature bites the dust, the other idea I had was Pet Shop.
I kind of prefer true neutrals over... Oh, hey, we got,
we got modest or timid.
Air Razor isn't fucking fanfiction.
Of course.
but why?
Okay, first, to actually explain that, because Air Razor was one of the few female Transformers, that character actually had a romance with another character in Beast Wars. That was like one of the few canonical romance stories in Transformers for a few years. So of course there's going to be cringy fan art of that.
We'll keep her. I prefer neutral nature, that way we're not gaining or losing anything. I only prefer laws if I'm losing a stat I'm not ever going to actually use. And this is single-handedly one of the best Pokemon.
But again, there's one potential problem that could be there was true neutral in some cases, but hey, I guess that will again prove my petty arguments later.
It's still better than timid.
Or modest.
Staraptor is a physical attacker.
Yeah.
I guess, you know... Okay. Just try to get... Hell yeah! Guess we should maybe also just talk about some of the Pokemon. So, the reason, like, at the beginning of the game, Staraptor... okay, the Starly? But this is a good... Bidoof, memes aside, is actually one of the strongest Pokemon because its default standard abilities are simple. Simple makes every stat modifier double, meaning you have double loss, but you have double gains. Swords Dance is an average of...
like, Work Up would normally only raise a +1 in both stats. If you have a simple Pokemon with Work Up, it's a +2 in both
Swords Dance is 2, so it's 4.
Yeah. But the same also applies...
and this is why neutral's okay. Right?
Yeah.
Just because...
Well, I did just lower our attack.
I know.
Hey, if we get lucky, we'll crit.
I'm just trying to get some... Oh god. Ah! Stab it!
That literally did like 3 damage.
I'm just trying to level her up.
Oh, remember, the EXP share is just a thing.
I know, it's just a thing!
And it's just active.
The lead Pokemon gets more experience.
Yeah, I know it does.
Case in point. Going back.
Yeah.
So, let's, damn it. I have some other points. Let's talk about some Pokemon, because I didn't...
going to, like, say that, basically, is, that, like, Bidoof, the thing was, like, you know, Bibarel, for years, has, like, been the absolute trash, like, meme Pokemon, but Bidoof and Bibarel, in a single-player context, because of Simple, are not completely awful. Because
Simple lets this thing set up alarming amounts of attack and hide behind Aqua Jet. Like a bitch.
Now, yeah, of course you can't do that until super late game. And
but you're still looking at one of the strongest Pokemon.
Not just that. You could set up like basically you could set up like Swords Dance and get to +6 attack ridiculously fast, and then
one Swords Dance is a cushy +4.
Yes.
What?
Yes, but another thing you could do. The Bidoof line gets Curse.
Yeah.
Curse is +1 to attack and defense, but -1 to speed. The, you know, speed drops would hurt you, but it's like, this is...
One, you're not that fast.
This is bolstering your defense alongside
your attack stat.
So, again...
while losing a speed stat that you're not too...
It can actually make this thing start to surprisingly snowball in a single-player context.
And unaware means you ignore stat modifications. which can
Meaning
be...
you would ignore your opponent doing that.
Yeah.
You know, like, if you haven't, picked up Piplup, because Bidoof does become a water type, having that as your water type, at least for an early game one, is, like I said, I think it's actually genuinely...
You can take him to the late game, but if you're going to take it to the late game, if you're going to take it to the late game, here's my recommendation. If you want offense, you want simple. You want a setup move like Curse or Swords Dance. Because it's a physical attacker, ideally, if you don't care about the speed and you want attack, you would want Adamant.
And another, like, funny thing...
At the very least, if you want to run a neutral, get because the speed stat is kind of bad. Ideally, if you don't want the speed to be affected, you would want special attack down, attack up, special attack down, defense up, special attack down, special defense up, special attack down, or if you are planning on the curse, you could sacrifice speed since you're going to have curse. Yeah, some free Pokeballs, but that's fine. I already spent money. Already caught a Pokemon doing it.
Hey, more free Pokeballs, that's good.
We have a different water type in mind, so I'm not grabbing the... I'm not grabbing the meme team.
Oh, I was going to say, another absolutely funny, dumb meme thing you could do with Bidoof. This is easier and slightly better to do in this game, because due to HMs being not as needed, you can just put on and remove HMs at will, right?
What?
HMs, because...
There are no
No, that's what I was going to say. Did the game just crit?
Oh, wait, it's a level... Damn it. Level 5 battle. Hold on. God damn it, game.
Basically, what I was going to say, because a change they made, like, HMs not existing, the moves you were given that... become ancient, or the ancient.
I think, unfortunately, you get limited shots of those, but I mean...
But you can easily remove them, because what I was going to say, something else you could do was Bidoof, and this is in the absolutely dumbest thing.
Damn, the attack drops.
True. Hey, you could give him attack drops.
Might have to. This is the one problem without...
Well, most of what you can pick up early game has
attack.
Physical anyway. Like,
yeah, I know.
most of the Pokemon we would pick up, we would be running into
this problem of mostly being attack users.
Because like right now, it's basically just Bidoof in this thing.
Not entirely. Should I heal?
You should probably heal. You know what I was going to say?
Stupid attack drops!
What I was going to say, you could give Bidoof Rock Smash, because that's a guaranteed, defense. A drop, so stacking the, defense. Yeah, the game went for quick attack. I wonder if it realizes it's about to die. Oh, nope.
Heal again. I'm literally losing because it dropped my attack and my start.
Well, the thing is, you're in because you're at such a early game. Stat changes actually super matter here, and yes, we could have thrown and you get the crit when it doesn't fucking matter. We said we could have thrown Screech at it.
There we go. That's what I needed. There we go! That's what I needed! Take that, jerk! Too strong! Too strong!
Isn't there... Can't you just run down the cliff to... Yeah, just... skip the patch of grass and run back to the Pokemon Center. We will be doing this constantly.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my starter because of the EXP share being on, and I was going to talk about... God, all over the place. Everyone is super butthurt about that, but I'm going to be in that devil's advocate camp of, like, all the EXP share being on does is stop grinding and redundancy, where a couple of years ago, you people complained about grinding, but then when the
Magikarp has notoriously been considered useless and one of the worst Pokemon ever because of how much of a pain in the dick it is to train one through Switch training. Now, you can literally just leave it in the back.
And now I have some stab.
We also have Leer.
Eat this, jerk! Yes!
Oh! This should do nothing then! Yeah, I did one damage!
Burn cuts physical attack by 50%!
No, I believe it cuts the damage of the move by 50%. I don't think it cuts the attack stat itself. But it still reduces damage is the point.
Yes! But
we could switch just to, like, you said the thing in the front gets more experience. So...
And this lets me show off why I value this thing. Stab quick attack, so I always move. Yeah.
Big priorities.
Attack drops don't matter as much.
I was going to say because of the attack drop, you might want to click tackle because... I was going to say quick attack might barely be weak enough.
See, the thing in the front gets more experience.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing I was going to say. Other RPGs for just years now have had, like...
We should be able to get Shinx out here. Which is a decent electric type, and also a Pokemon that evolves and gets Intimidate. But the thing about Shinx, it's a physical attacker. Oh, Speak of the devil, and it shall veer. Actually, I think the first form can get Intimidate.
Oh, shit.
I have Ember.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Speak of the devil. Here's the thing, though. Ember be special.
We have Ember, and what does Leer do? Is that defense or attack now?
Oh!
Why does that keep happening?
Special attack.
I think you forgot to turn off the cheat engine. Oh, it's defense.
Except the thing is... Special attack, bitch!
Ember special, so that wouldn't matter. That would only matter if we're gonna keep throwing scratch at things or swap to the bird.
Ember gets stabbed. Ember burn, bitch. God. Go. Shinx is a... All three of them having Intimidate is good. And it's a decent Pokemon because of that, but we're not going to run a Shinx. Because it's a physical attacker, again, you would want Adamant if you want physical attack up. The speed stat's kind of bad. Jolly ain't bad, though, because its speed stat is slightly above average. Or again, getting rid of one of the defenses to bolster speed or attack is also not the worst thing. It's time for the question of the day, my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, how do you feel about the EXP share being a permanent EXP share that affects your entire team? A lot of people wish you could disable this thing, and a lot of people also wish it didn't exist at all, which is funny because a few years ago, in a couple of other generations, people used to complain about the EXP share being terrible, but for some reason people have retroactively grafted their nostalgia to having a terrible EXP share under this stupid bullshit argument that it makes the game harder, but no, it doesn't. Leveling up your Pokemon slower is not a difficulty thing. That is a problem with padding, because that means your team cannot level up arbitrarily because some of your team is not being used. A lot of people that say this does make the game harder makes a half-assed argument about the EXP share being fine in the older games because it makes you think about what gets experience and turns experience gain into some kind of puzzle, but I feel like gaining experience in an RPG should not be a flowchart puzzle where you chart out an arbitrarily perfect path to get proper level ups. The permanent EXP share is fine. All it does is remove the tedious grinding. I think the game is fine enough as it is. I don't think you over level as much as people think you do, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord link, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute if you subscribe to the channel. And if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope I will see you all next time. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. Ciao.